Hey, this is Drew, Carrie, and Will with Lomberg and Son Painting. Today we're going to talk about how we get our walls so smooth and how we see stuff that generally other people don't see. See that little mark in the wall there? We're going to make sure to get that totally smooth. Same with that one, is a little drip from the previous painter. And then there's a divot which goes the opposite way, which we'll fill with spackle and make sure to sand. You can see that actually the whole wall is actually covered with them. And you'll see a later video which will show how we get it down, and also what the finished product looks like and how much smoother it is. Most people don't even realize that all those divots exist, and we're gonna go ahead and make this wall really smooth and get rid of any divots, any bumps, and we'll be back to you. Okay, so as we talked about earlier, these are the marks that we're gonna try to get smooth. We're gonna start out with 120. I'm gonna show you Carrie doing that now. Okay, so he took off the heavy stuff, as you can see, and now we're gonna go to a finer sandpaper, a 220, to take it the rest of the way down. We actually switched to the orbital, and we're using a 220 sandpaper in order to really buff the wall out. See, that's actually smooth and really smooth. It's totally flat. And then we'll actually do that to the entire surface of the wall, so that then when we paint, we'll have a really smooth satin-like surface. So now this is the same wall, and we really went crazy sanding it to the point where there's nothing in it, and now we're going through and hitting it with the color, and you're gonna see in the finish that it's pretty much gonna be a perfectly smooth finish. Carrie's down there cutting in, and you'll get to see what it looks like when we're done. Alright, so we're finishing up here. We ended up putting 3 coats on this wall, but if you look, you will not find any divots or anything that sticks out, protrudes, nothing. We went over in between the first and the second coat with 220. So we basically buffed out the walls and made them like satin. And that's kind of becoming our thing. We've always done it, but people are starting to take notice to it. So here's that wall. It's dried now, and you can have an idea of how smooth it is. Customers couldn't believe it, and you can see it's really smooth, has a really nice finish. You can see down the hall how it reflects light even though it's flat, and it looks up there, it's really clean looking.